Hey guys, and welcome to my first impressions to this snapshot, the 1.20.2 Pro Release 2. Um, we are gonna be covering most aspects of a previous snapshot called the Pro Release 1, and also for a previous one that is the 23W1A, I think. And in this, we're gonna be watching some of the changes that they've done for the villagers that they haven't been changed for 4 years in a massive rework of all of the villager aspects, new villages, new things about everything that has to do something about villagers. So we're gonna be looking at these new additions that has to do with the trading, and I think that are crazy for a ton of different players. I'm here in a new world, as you can see over here, and I'm gonna be looking for a village, and start looking for the new traits that I think they are amazing. I found this village, and these are the three villagers that we're gonna be seeing right now. And also in the next part of the video, we're gonna be covering all the additions of these versions. But for now, this is the thing that got me most excited about. And for that, I need to trade a little bit with these villagers. So I'm gonna start with this one. As you can see, I just want to raise the level of this villager. And now I think he'll give me a new trade. My computer, I don't know what does that when a villager upgrades. Oh, these are the new villages, the new trades from the villagers. I think this is great. Now you can have, let's see how this work. Compass. I'm gonna take a few. I'm gonna take a few of those emeralds to trade with them. Okay, and now I can get one of those and one of those. And these, I think they have for now the same texture. I think this will change because earlier we have the Ocean Temple and the Mansion Explorer maps, and they have different textures. So I think this will change because for now they seem the same. Maybe this is a different tone or it's the same. I think it's exactly the same. And this, I think, will drive you to a savannah village, and this one to a taiga village. Let's see if this works. Here in this map, it drives me directly to this witch hut, which is a thing that we're gonna be covering later. But I think I'm close, and yes, this map gets me directly to this taiga village. It's not the biggest one of them, but it's a taiga village. And I think this edition is quite nice for the more casual players, the better, because it allows you to explore the world and have a little bit more flavor for Minecraft that sometimes for the more casual players is a little bit tasteless. And and I think these editions are great. I'm gonna sleep in your bed. Okay, it's not night right now, but I think this is great. And also this one, I think it will drive you directly to the savannah village. This is great. This is great. I'm gonna be heading backwards to the place I was earlier. Let's head to there and keep trading because I think I have a little bit more things to show. I've created here a tiny trading hall for getting all of this, and all of these are the new trades of the cartographers. And as you can see here, the main change that I think is amazing for the more casual players and also for the non-that casual that wants to explore, wants to see the world, wants to enjoy Minecraft as it seems to be like to be played instead of creating farms just for the start. This is great because each kind of biome, as you can see over here, each kind of biome gives you a different type of map. For example, in the desert, you can get Savannah Village, Plains Village, and Jungle Explorer. And as you can see here, the Jungle Explorer drives you to a jungle monument. And this is the thing that we're gonna be talking about later, because loots of the jungle temples and also a ton other structures have been changed, and this is amazing because they have new loot and encourage the people to explore and search for these kind of monuments. And as you can see here, also each kind of village have its own like tiny pixel art over there. This, for example, is Snow Village, and this other like with the sand castle is the Desert Village. And this is it. I'm gonna be putting a tiny chart over here that is easier to see all of those. But I want to show also that each villager gives you a different map. There's no two maps that are the same. So that's another great thing, because if you have a rotating kind of training hall, that it's a new thing that you can create, you can have a ton of different maps. And also if you came over here, I think that the Goodland and Ocean, I don't check this, yes, but the Ocean and the Goodland Mansion are the next traits that you can get from these guys. And as you can see here, the Ocean has a different sprite. So I guess that in the next version or next updates, each kind of map will have a new pixel art, and you can in a chest guess the difference between the different maps. But I think this is great for all of the players, because for example, if you're trying to search for a new jungle with, oh, I broke that, I have to copy. If you're trying to search for a new jungle in your world because your old jungle is devastated, or because you just want to search for pandas or anything, with this you can get new new biomes, new plots of different biomes that you have, because each of these ones are unique. And also these maps without being explored looks quite nice for decoration. Well, this is it for the explorers, so let's move on for the next villagers. Heading to the armors, I have here all the type of armors mastered up. And as you can see here, there are some interesting traits, like this one that gives you a block of iron for 4 emeralds, that if you don't want to make the little cheat of zombifying the villager and then curing him, it's better than 4 iron for 1 emerald. It's twice as better, almost twice, a little bit less than twice. But you have also the thing that each kind of armor, each kind of biome type of villager gives you a different type of chest plate or diamond piece, and also you have to give him diamonds for that. And this is the thing that I said that fixes the villagers, because earlier all the villagers can give you infinite amounts of diamond tools, diamond chest plates, diamond things, and now you have to mine. You have to get diamonds. It's the only way to get diamond pieces. So it's a great thing. Also, if you can see, I think they are the villagers, the plains ones. Now let me search for ones in specific. Yes, these ones. If you get, let me show you. I'm gonna take in armor 8 diamond boots. Okay, I'm gonna take 4 diamond boots. That is the equivalent of 16 diamonds. To make a full set of diamond armor, you need 24 diamonds. But with this, that is the equivalent of 16. I can do this. Let me see. I can do this. I have to do it 3 times. Now I have to do this 2 times. And now I have to search for him. And now with just 16 diamonds and a few emeralds, I have a full set of diamond pieces. These are some of the changes that they have done to the armors. I'm gonna be putting right now the chart with all of the changes if you wanna have a better look. But this is it for the armors. I think it's also a great addition, and this is the one that I like the most because now enchanting have a little bit more of sense, and getting diamonds is now another great thing that some other persons just take off the fun of getting diamonds. And and this is it there for the armors. Let's go and see now the librarians. That is the oldest snapshot, and I'm wanna show you too. Well, and this is the last change they've done to the villagers, and I think it's the most interesting because now all of the villagers, depending on the biome, as always, they have different books to trade, and there is a a trade that is this special book that is guaranteed for each type of village of biome village. For example, in the desert is this efficiency 3, not efficiency 4, not efficiency 5. There's no more efficiency 4, and I think never was the efficiency 5 in a librarian. Oh well, yes, there was, but now the max efficiency you can get is efficiency 3, and this is big change. Also, for example, here, let me search for the Taiga ones. These are the Taiga ones. You have Fortune 2, not Fortune 3. So this makes that enchanting and getting levels for combining enchantment books in the anvil uh, now has more sense than previously. Also, for example, let me search for the Savannah guy, this one. Savannah Guy has Sarmias 3, not Sarmias 5, so you have to buy at least 4 books of Sarmias 3 to get a Sarmias 5. And this is great. And also the biggest change I think is that the Librarian Master of the Swamp has mending. Guaranteed mending. Always they have mending. As you can see here, I have 3 of them, and the 3 of them has this mending. For example, this is the cheapest, 18 emeralds for one mending book. And this is a big change because there's an issue. That is that in a swamp, there's no naturally generated village. So for making a speedrun collecting of this mending book, villagers is no more the way to go. It's no more the way to go because they don't have that easy access to get the mending book. And this is the thing I want to talk now in a few minutes. Before that, I'm gonna show you this little chart over here that Mojang upload to show all the different books, enchanted books that the villagers gave. As you can see, they have normal books and then one special book each type of biome, and the biome, the special book is guaranteed. For example, for the plains is protection 3, and all of those has protection 3, and this works for everyone. Jungle has where's Jungle? Young has Unbreaking 2, not Unbreaking 3. You can't get Unbreaking 3 for a villager. You can just get Unbreaking 2 and then combine 2 of them to get the Unbreaking 3. And now get for the one of the last things of this update that I think is amazing. This is the other place I wanna show. It's the Ancient City, and in this new update, here you can find mending books, and it's the place to search it. It encourages people to explore a little bit more, but I've been looking from all of those chests, and I didn't find any mending book, and this is the third Ancient City that I've read, and I didn't find any of those, and I think this is a bad way to do it because I will put it at least a little chance for you to get some of these mending books, because if not, I think it's not really useful to make this change because you have to search for a ton of them to just find one mending book. So I think this just made little bit more difficult for you to get it from the villagers, as you have to make a village in a swamp and then get the mending book from a swamp librarian. But if they high a little bit the chances of you getting a mending book over here. I think it will be great, a great addition for you to came here to the ancient city. The ancient city has a ton of loot, like for example, the disc fragments or the armor tweaks. But I think a little bit more, like these mending books, it's always great because gives you more flavor for the game, and I think it's great. And also we're gonna be covering the other four structures that they've changed, but those are, I think, minor changes. Have changed the loot from is this mineshaft that they've added, that in those minecarts you can find efficiency books from level 1 to level 5, and I think it's a good fit because here in the mineshafts you mine and efficiency is for mining, and I think those little tweaks have with that little sense and back lore of this enchantment found on here, I think it's great. It's great for the game. But I've been looking for all of those, as you can see over here, and I didn't find any efficiency book. It's also close to the ancient city that we've read before, and I think they will change a little bit all of those chances for the books to appear. But I think it's great to have this like little backlore of finding efficiency books in a Mineshaft. Structure that has its loot changed is this one that has quick charge. This is a pillager outpost, and as you can see, all the pillagers has this crossbow that is a weapon in which you can put this type of enchantment, the quick charge. And you can find quick charge books from level 1 to 3, that is the max level, so it's also nice. Like in the Mineshaft, you can get from the lowest level, that it's 1 for efficiency, to 5 for efficiency. You can find that in the Mineshaft, and as you can see here, you can also find these allies. So these player outposts are having for each moment more and more content, these allies, these new books, and this is great for adding something, some content for each structure, and not to be just this that it was at the first moment when they introduced it. They just have the pillar outpost and nothing else that has like this kind of flavor. They have been added like this guy trapped here, also the allies. I think it's good addition to have the structures constantly renewing their content. This new enchanted book that they've added here, I don't know if it has the same meaning as the others because they have added unbreaking books for here to the desert pyramid. I think previously you can also find, but now you can only find them here in the desert pyramids. And I think they used unbreaking for this because this is like an ancient structure and it feels like it hasn't been broken for a long time, and for that they put unbreaking on this type of structures. But I don't know if that is a great backlore story. I think it's great to have these kind of structures, and you can find a special book in each one. But this is it, the backlore for this enchanted book in this specific location. It is this jungle pyramids, in which they also increase the chances of getting unbreaking books like in the desert ones. For example, here I find, if I can get it, here I find one unbreaking one. This does not mean that in other structures you can't get these books, but it means that mainly in these kind of structures you can find these specific kind of books and with a higher chance than in other structures. And this is it for the new loot in different structures. The last thing I want to point out in this update is that even they have changed all the traits of some of the most important villagers for the most technical players, as you could say, because it allows us to get the things faster, like the enchantments or the armors or that kind of things. They have left us some of the old tricks, like for example, if you transform this villager into a zombie villager and get the book shelves, you can still do the infinite trick of getting a book sold for 9 emeralds. You pay 1 emerald and get a payback of 9. And I think they have, like, in some way, uh respected all of the players, all of the type of players, even though changing the game for make it more enjoyable for, I think, all the players too, because when all the starting of all the worlds was just finding a village and then you can have everything you want, now it's a little bit more difficult and makes you grind a little bit more, and also make more farms, make more ideas, take more of that engineering aspects of the Minecraft game that I love, and try to get all the things, but making new ideas, new forms, and all of this that I think always is great. We have to wait for the next update to see what they are thinking, but this snapshot, these changes, I think are obviously for good. All the new loots and all the new billiard traits, they have also do a little rework of the one in trader, but I think it's a minor change. I will put at the end of the video the chart with the information. But this is it. This is it for this video. These new different trades depending on the biome of the villager, I think is great. I think is amazing. And this is it for today. This is my first Minecraft review. I hope you've enjoyed, and if you did, you can leave a like, leave a comment, anything you like, and see you in the next video. Bye.